Welcome everybody to the Tigers Live Show. I'm your host, Longball Luck, and we're going to start today's show off by taking a look at the MLB Players of the Month for the month of April. In the American League, the pitcher of the month was Gerrit Cole, who went 3-1 on 6 starts with a 1.65 ERA and 51 strikeouts. What a performance by Gerrit Cole in the month of April. Player of the month was Aaron Judge with 78 at-bats, batting .359, 9 home runs and 21 RBIs. And the rookie of the month, Jarred Kelenic. Kelenic went 95 at-bats, batting .358 with 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The young kid is starting off very hot in the majors. In the National League, it's the pitcher of the month, Jordan Hicks. Good to see Jordan Hicks pitching so well. He went 6-1 on the month with 19 games and a 1.71 ERA and 26 strikeouts. They are using him and using him often. Player of the month for the National League is Corey Dickerson, 89 at-bats, batting .393, 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. A heck of a start for Dickerson down there in Miami. Rookie of the month is Jonathan India, 79 at-bats, .304 average, 2 home runs and 12 RBIs. Good to see the rookie playing as well as he has been, and for the Cincinnati Reds, they are looking just as good as a team. So taking a look at this, and I realized that I think it is a little bit of accumulation of the month of May in there as well, and the stats are a little skewed due to that, as when this this capture has been taken. So the numbers are a little high, but you can see what they've been doing so far up to this point, and outstanding performances by all 6 of these players in the MLB early in the season. Taking a look at our Detroit Tigers, they got a 3-game set against the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium. The Yankees come in at 17-8 on the year, while the Tigers are 9-17. And taking a look at the New York Yankees, as you can see, they are playing very, very well. The numbers here are reversed. You can see the MLB rank and the AL rank. That should be swapped. But in the AL, they rank first in ERA, WHIP, and opponent average, and are 9th in home runs allowed, 2nd in walks, and 12th in strikeouts. And in the majors overall, you can see the 5th in the top 3 ERA, WHIP, and opponent average, 10th in home runs allowed, 6th in walks, and 5th in strikeouts. But the Tigers ended up winning this ball game 3-2 on 7 hits and no errors, as the Yankees only could produce 2 runs on 7 hits and no errors. Funkhauser gets the win. Justin Wilson gets the loss, his first loss on the year. And it was a pitching performance by Gerrit Cole, 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, with a monster home run that he gave up to Jonathan Schoop later in the innings to tie the ball game. And as you can see, Victor Reyes pinch hit, come in 1-for-1 with an RBI single, and that gives the Tigers the victory. 3-2, as Justin Wilson gave up that game-winning hit to Victor Reyes. And Willie Castro 3-for-4 on the day, and Harold Castro 2-for-3, and he scored that run by being hit in by Victor Reyes. It was Gleyber Torres for the Yankees, went 1-for-4 with a home run and the 2 RBIs. That wasn't enough, as we thought that would be plenty for Cole to finish him off the way he was pitching. Gio Urshela went 2-for-4, Brett Gardner also 2-for-4, and DJ LeMahieu rounds it up for the Yankees with 1-4 from the plate. And Tigers win the first one, and let's see what they can do for the rest of the series against the Bronx Bombers in Yankee Stadium. It would be Severino versus Urania on Game 2, and Tigers lead the series 1-0, and let's take it down to the action with Matt, Mark, and Dan.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. LeMahieu is under it. 2 gone. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
0-2, here it is. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound.
Hit out towards second. One there. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. The pitch. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The 3-1 pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes. And
ready with the 3-0, and that misses, ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reyes is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he's.
Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Odor. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Torres onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
The next batter is Jamer Candelario. Line drive, base hit to right. He'll hold at second, and there are in now Jacoby Jones, and that one got a piece of him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Gardner. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So that ready with the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ramos gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Voit is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Torres. Again, a 1-2. Right field. In comes Mazzara. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Over to third, but it's thrown away.
There's a hard hit ground ball.
Hit on the ground to third. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting...
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. We'll see this. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let this...
Turned up, and this ball hits the first base bag. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Now back.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Line drive base hit. Stanton on his way up to second. And now he'll get into scoring position. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Here's the 3-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an oar. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres brings it in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Goodrum will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Swinging a soft liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offense.
He struck him out. The third.
But you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
Attack the next guy.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The right fielder, number 50.
We called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. The 3-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nico Goodrum is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center, so there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch.
Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Strike taken to throw. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Domingo Germán will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now that second.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost him.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Hicks going back. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. High in the air out to center field. Goodrum is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 31.
Last chance for the Yankees. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
5-2 the final today. The Detroit Tigers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
And Jonathan Scope, the hero of the day, once again. The Tigers win it 5-2 on 10 hits, 2 errors. Yankees with 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. Joe Jimenez gets the win, his first on the year. He goes to 1-1, and Domingo Germán goes 1-for-1 on the season as well. Tigers improved to 11-17 and looking good, taking game 2 up on the series 2-0. Our next stop is to take a look at the Toledo Mud Hens down in the AAA, as they are 12-11 on the season, and they went on the road to visit St. Paul and lost 3-2. Some notables is Zach Short, the shortstop, 2-for-3. Grayson Griner, 1-for-3 with a home run and a hit by pitch. Jake Rogers, who was DHing today, went 1-for-3 with a home run and a walk. And Roberto Nunez, 1-for-4 with a double. Came up short, but are up in that series, I believe 2-1. And we'll take more looks at Toledo and also Erie going forward into the series, as their seasons are often off and running, and a lot of good talent and young talent that we'll probably see here in the bigs pretty soon, coming from both clubs. So keep an eye out for that. One roster note to make note of here is Dustin Garneau, the catcher, at 33 years old, has been placed on outright waivers by the Tigers today. He had 2.140 years of MLB service time, and just to make room, the Tigers have decided to release Dustin Garneau and open up another maybe possible catching spot for the Tigers organization going forward. Some other notes to make here around the league. The Baltimore Orioles have placed relief pitcher Cole Sulser on outright assignment waivers and recalled second baseman Jahami Jones from Norfolk to join the big club effective immediately. And the Pittsburgh Pirates designated relief pitcher Nick Mears for assignment and claimed Michael King off of waivers from the New York Yankees going forward as of today. But let's get back to some Tiger baseball, as the New York Yankees look to avoid the clean sweep from the Tigers, who are now 11-17, and the New York Yankees dropped to 17-10. Can the Tigers pull off the sweep here at Yankee Stadium? We're about to find out. Let's take it down to the action.
Between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Tigers played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. The 3-2 pitch, and he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Cowser comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Kyle.
Runners off for second. And the throw. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it. And
After seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. Now this will rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Pretty good fastball.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right.
First offering. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Right fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses.
Something they have to think about.
And he struck him out.
Man, they really had his numbers.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, the left fielder.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. He brings it in, and the Yankees will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
3-0 the final score in this one today. New York took the lead in the 4th.
So there it is. The Tigers couldn't complete the sweep against the Yankees. In fact, Jameson Taillon absolutely phenomenal today. 9 innings pitched, 1 hit, no earned runs, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. As the Tigers bats just were not there today. Only 1 hit and no runs for the Tigers, who now fall to 11-18 on the year. The Yankees improved to 18-10. They got 3 runs on 4 hits. Taillon with the win, his 3rd of the year. 3-1 on the year, and Funkhauser goes to 1-1, his first loss of the year. Julio Teheran was the story of the game, as he left the game in the 1st inning with a fractured metacarpal to his hand. And that's where we saw Kyle Funkhauser enter the game. He did pitch well, but just not well enough to keep the Yankees at bay. He suffers the loss. Offensively for the Tigers, it was Christian Stewart going 0 for 3, Candelario going 0 for 3, Goodrum 1 for 3 and a strikeout, and just not enough of offensive production today for the Tigers. More on the Julio Teheran injury. The broken metacarpal in the hand, it looks like he might be out up to 2 to 3 months, which is another huge blow for the Tigers rotation, already with the loss of Casey Mize. They're getting thin at the starting rotation, and the Tigers have got to make a move to establish something out there to give competitive balance back to the rotation. And the Tigers will do just that as they call up the starting pitcher Matt Manning from the Toledo Mud Hens a little earlier than anticipated. But the young prospect is ready, and the Tigers are ready. And because of the situation, here he is. Matt Manning, welcome to the club. And hopefully we can see some good things from the kid. I know it'll be maybe a little bit of a rough start to begin with. He's got a lot of development still ahead of him. but the Tigers and I'm sure the fan base are excited to have it. Taking a look around the league, the only real news is from the Milwaukee Brewers organization as they placed catcher Omar Narvaez on the 10-day IL with a broken foot, and also placed right fielder Avisail Garcia on a 60-day with a torn MCL, a huge blow to the Brewers organization. We'll see what they do going forward to make up for these huge losses and keep them still competitive in the the NL Central as they're fighting against the Cincinnati Reds for that first place spot in that wild card playoff. So done with the Yankees are the Tigers, but next in the AL East road trip is going to be the Boston Red Sox. They come in at 12-17 on the year, and some outstanding hitting by the big three here. Jarren Duran, who's batting .360, and Xander Bogaerts coming in at .294, and Rafael Devers also batting .284. Out though due to injury is JD Martinez with a broken arm. Alex Verdugo is out with a torn hamstring, and Christian Vasquez with a torn groin. So some familiar faces out due to injury, and some new faces in for the Red Sox. So far the series, though, since 2015, the Tigers lead the series 18-15, and hope to continue this good trend against the Boston Red Sox going forward. But in Game 1, they lose it 9-3 and give up 12 hits. And the Tigers will only produce 3 runs on 8 hits with 3 errors. Tarik Skubal gets the loss. He goes to 2-3. Richards gets his first victory of the year. Richards, 8 innings pitched, gives up 8 hits, 3 earned runs, and 1 strikeout, while Skubal just pitched 2 innings, 9 hits, 8 runs, 5 earned runs, and 1 walk. Not a good day for Tarik Skubal. Rafael Devers was the offensive player of the game. He went 2 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. And for the Tigers, it was Nomar Mazara going 3 for 4 with a double and a run scored, and Nico Goodrum 1 for 3 with a big shot and 2 RBIs. In Game 2, the Tigers lose it 3-1, giving up 9 hits. The Tigers could only produce 1 run on 8 hits. Boyd will get the loss. He goes to 1-4. Chris Sale, 2 for 3. Boy, we don't like to see Chris Sale ever. He's been a problem ever since the White Sox, and he continues to be a problem here with the Red Sox. So Chris Sale goes 7 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. Matthew Boyd only pitched, he went 6 1/3, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. And Kike Hernandez, the offensive player of the game, he goes 3 for 3 with 3 stolen bases. And offensively for the Tigers, it was Eric Haas who went 2 for 3. The Tigers look to avoid the sweep from the Boston Red Sox in Game 3. And hopefully the bats can come alive, because offensively they're just not producing as much as they need to. And the starting pitching has been looking a little rough the last 2 games, and hopefully they can redeem themselves in Game 3 coming up next.
Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Red Sox played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Now the 0-2 pitch, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. On its tailor-made to short, 6 to second for 1, on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
That 2-seamer down at the knees. He's going to get a ton of swing and miss.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it bangs off the monster. Throw into second, And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Running hard, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
That's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels. That's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He won't get there, and it's into the gap. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself. But other times, you don't have your good stuff, and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second.
Especially his manager.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Boy, I'd say what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Gregory Soto gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 65.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff.
Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And he's safe.
Kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop, Derek Jeter, on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard. Hit sharply toward the right side, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Boston. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Joe Jimenez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 77.
First delivery to him. Swing and a liner. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So Ed Andres enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Free passes this late.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Schoop. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Well, you can get some cheap home runs in Fenway down the right field line, but when you hit it deep over the monster in left center, there's nothing cheap about that. He earned that trip around the bases and should enjoy it.
Swing and a liner. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So now to the plate, Eric Haas. And he puts it on the ground to second. Gonzalez for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Struck him out.
Bullpen has looked sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 4-0 the score this afternoon. The Tigers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Spencer Turnbull earns his first win of the season. Eduardo Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Joe Jimenez records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year.
Well, that's going to do it. The Tigers avoid the sweep and get the victory 4-0 on 9 hits and no errors. The Red Sox scoreless with 7 hits, no errors. And what a pitching performance by Spencer Turnbull. His first win of the year. He goes 6 strong with 5 strikeouts and only 3 hits. And some notables offensively, it's Jonathan Schoop who does it again. The Magic Man, 3 for 4 with a home run, a double, 3 RBIs, and 2 runs for the victory. And the Tigers save the sweep. That's going to do it for the show today. Thanks for watching a Tigers Live show. I've been your host, Long Ball Luck, and until next time, as always, swing away.